which I'm heading back home, going back to Indianapolis yet today about some very interesting information, and I've got evidence. It was not I thought at first it might be the State Department. It wasn't the State Department. They're actually innocent this time. Well, maybe not innocent, but they weren't the ones that blocked me. It is definitely Dominica National Security. It is definitely Blackmore. He is in this 100%. Man, he's deep. So, I've got court tomorrow in Dominica. Everybody knows. The court knows that. Blackmore knows that. So, why would you block my entry into the country when you brought charges against me? Could you have not dropped these charges that you were unable to bring to bear or to fruit in Dominica court back in, I don't know, November, when you couldn't provide evidence to my lawyer? Yeah. This is extortion. It's terrorism to foreigners. I want to make sure a lot of people know about this. I've got my guys in the U.S. government. They're looking into it as well. What type of sham government is Dominica involved in at this point? Why are these guys so corrupt and so evil at the highest level that they can't let one guy come in for court reasons? What are they afraid of? Are they afraid of getting exposed even more and more and more because I tell the truth? Yeah. It is a real shame that the pastors and the church, you heard me say this again, it's a real shame that the pastors and the church of Dominica can't stand up against their own government, can't even admonish their own government. There's a lot of pastors that are in the government's pocket. Let's just put it the way it is. They're deep in the government's pocket, or they're beholden to the government in some form or fashion. Maybe they work for them or used to work for them. Maybe they have a spouse that works for the government and they don't want to risk anything, right? So if you have a pastor in Dominica, who doesn't want to admonish the government for their wickedness, and this goes clear back to COVID, when they decided to bow the knee and bow the knee to worship man, whatever man's initiatives, whatever the government's initiatives were, instead of do not forsake fellowship. God clearly commands us not to forsake fellowship. And the church folded like a cheap suit. There needs to be some repentance from the pulpit. Discipline starts in the house of the Lord. So, yeah, Raymond Blackmore, National Security, somehow, in some way, got a hold of American Airlines and blocked my entry onto the plane from Miami. There's going to be hell to pay for this. All right, well, I'm going to relax, go get in line for my next flight as I head back to Indianapolis. For those of you guys who are just joining, there's more information in the front of the video. It tells more specific about what I ran into, but overall, it's a fun fight, and we'll continue to fight. Christ or chaos.